it was not an easy journey to get to the point where I am currently. You would push to the extent that your willpower can carry you, or to whatever threshold of pain or of struggle you can withstand till you break through.
We have people that want to go into the creative space and they don't know what or where they want to be in. What's your advice to them? Like,
Truth is, when people tell me that they want to learn photography or they want to do this, I honestly don't know how to tell people that okay, you should go ahead to do this. From personal experience, it was not an easy journey. You understand?
sure.
So it was not an easy journey to get to the point where I am currently. So I don't know how to tell people that you're going to find it easy, or you are going to have um the willpower to keep pushing until you sort of like see a big breakthrough. I don't know how to do that. So
like, I know you're not seeing the light because sometimes the light is not there, but just keep looking.
Like at some point, like I'll be like, maybe I would like to work with you, or somehow just maybe intern for somebody, or do this or do that. But you see that, like, tell me how can I be a good photographer? I never did that. So when people ask me that question, I'll be like, bro,
just do you.
I don't know how to tell you that.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm here with
Emmeges.
He is the baddest photographer I have ever seen. I'm not even capping, bro. I love your work, so that's why you're here. Hi guys, Emmeges is
Hi
here,
guys.
and we're going to be having a conversation. This is creative space.
Yeah, I
We went to the same school.
exactly. I studied agricultural engineering.
It's the fact that we went to an engineering school and we are holding tripods and cameras. We saw that out later.
Actually, for me, I don't know. I actually began to hold the camera before I even got into school. I don't know what pushed me to still um decide or say that I want to study engineering. Yeah, because the whole stuff for me started like immediately after my WAEC.
Okay.
So I was like you know how you don't want to just probably be at home or be bored or something. And I actually had a friend from church, like an older friend from church, that had a camera and had like a small studio setup. So it was like somehow intriguing to say, okay, immediately. As in, I didn't even spend one day at home. Like I finished my papers on Friday, and on Monday, I ran to this place. Exactly that kind of stuff. I began to just enjoy the whole thing. Although what I was learning, what I knew back then was very shitty. It was not very. I swear, it's not what I'm doing right now.
Well, we had to start from
Yeah,
somewhere.
we had to start from somewhere. Yeah, that was it.
When I was in SS1, I did really bad in my third time, and then my parents, my dad was really mad at me. I would do anything for my dad till date. My dad is the one person I do not want to see sad. My dad is the one person that I would do anything for.
Yeah.
And then he was really mad at me because like, why would you have such bad grades? And then he pulled me out of the school. Like, oh, I think you have a lot of friends there, and they're distracting you, and I want you to do science. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put in my best and make my dad proud.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make my dad proud. And then I became really serious with school. I had to ace all my WAEC, and I got into school. I wanted to study petroleum engineering. Thank God. And God was like, who is this girl trying to whine? I'm sure God would be like, nah, don't even do that. I tried petroleum the first time. It didn't work out. I tried it out the second time. It didn't work out. So I did project management technology. And that's how I found myself in smart. But yeah.
I wish I was the one that found myself. I wish I was the one that found. I actually wish it didn't. I'm speaking about it in retrospect, but I actually wish it didn't work out. That's the truth about it, because the least thing I enjoyed about school is what I studied. Like I enjoyed the fact that I met a couple of people in photo.
I won't complain so much because I studied project management technology in the world of photo, where we had like engineering and technologies in higher skills. But project management in my faculty was crazy because we had to borrow courses from seats. SAT,
everyone,
everywhere.
yeah,
We're just borrowing courses
everyone
everywhere.
borrows courses at the
No, we
beginning.
borrowed courses from 200 level
Then
to our final year.
I can,
Yes, from 200 level to final year, we're borrowing courses. And that was like really exhausting. But I am really grateful that I studied for it. If I did petroleum or engineer agric, honey, I probably be writing career maths by now because what? Who are you trying to wipe? No, please. No, thank you.
that's
No.
right.
Okay, so like who inspired you? I understand the fact that you started it as a means to leave the house.
Yeah,
So along the line you obviously got inspired by
yeah,
something.
definitely. A couple of it didn't even take long for me to begin to find inspiration because I felt like it was the curiosity that made me know that what I was doing back then was, you know, not it. You understand?
Yeah.
Because immediately I began to do it, I just began to, go online to see if what I was actually doing. Like if the
Makes
photography I
sense.
was learning from my friend was, what it is. But I figured out that was like very unprofessional, very amateurish and stuff. So I'm talking about 2015, 2016. People like Lexash. I don't know if you know him, he's a photographer. People like Lexash, Ahami Beleme, Emmanuel Yeleke. These were like my inspirations, like
Yeah.
within the Nigerian space. And abroad, you could say people like Felix Kunz, um, and some other people. But Felix Kunz is very prominent
Okay.
inspiration. So these were like the people
You looked up
that
to.
I looked up to back then when I began to understand what I was doing. Yeah.
How did they take it when you told them that you were going to believe me, my dad didn't take it. My dad wasn't smiling with the
Truth
whole
is,
idea. So
true. So the truth is, you know how your parents would feel like you're still young, so you just want to
explore.
explore, and later on you become serious with your life.
That's the mistake they made.
There's still that glimmer of hope that they have that you finally want to do something they feel would be really serious.
Reasonable,
You
yeah.
know, like something really something in the very professional world, maybe the engineering you studied or something of that nature. But and each time they bring up the subject of it, I still let my dad know that this is it. So whatever hope they may have, I'm sorry
Inside their
that
pocket.
we are free.
Boys, all boys
I'm,
or
I'm the
girls.
only
You're the only guy. I'm the only girl. Hey.
yeah, true.
Like, are you the first
No,
or the
I'm the middle, the
second?
second. Yeah,
There's this theory. I'm not the one that said this.
yeah.
That the second child or the middle child are usually invincible.
Okay. I know. I've heard of something like that. But so the thing is, again, when you look at how how they perceive gender in this part of the world, when you're the middle child and you're the son,
Makes a lot of sense.
yeah, the middle child and you're the son, then
You will be
there's a lot,
important.
there's a lot of um attention on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. How did you feel working with your biggest clients?
There was a time I was to begin to work with a guy called Emmeges.
Okay.
That was like really maybe like 2019 or 2018. So as at then, he was, you know, he was becoming like a big name in Port Harcourt. That anxiety was like, okay, I shouldn't mess this up.
Okay.
But coming to Lagos and then working with maybe brands like Andre Yama, I sort of like had become, comfortable with public figures. I don't know if you get
Yes.
my point.
You
So
don't have that anxiety
that
that comes
anxiety
with,
wasn't,
oh my god, let me not screw this up.
yeah, you understand. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, you'd be on your toes, on your, you don't want to rest on your laurels.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't feel like that I have that much anxiety anymore. And then recently there was a gig I went to shoot, and I didn't even know that Davido was
Brand
the brand
ambassador.
ambassador. So yeah, being in the same room as Davido was, was a nice feeling.
Oh, that feeling.
Basically, I don't even do that when I snap. These days it's this way. because I'm using the LCD. Let me even take a picture. So, okay, let's see. I think I can take, yeah, yeah,
Put the
that's it.
picture you took to the camera. Let's see. How crazy are you? Come now, I'm blushing. I'm blushing. No, you don't have to see me. I'm blushing. I look so beautiful. How did you do that?
It was pretty easy. Let's do that again. When you get into the commercial space, you sort of start losing the reason you became a photographer in the first place, which was just because you enjoyed the practice of
Yeah,
creating photographs.
photos.
Yeah. So you start to do a lot of more client jobs and all of that, and then you start suddenly you don't create anything for fun any longer. You don't create anything just because you love to create stuff. So I think sometime last year, like around December, I like took a seat. I do that a lot. Like there was a time I burnt out in 2022, and I totally just paused, you know, commercial
Mm.
stuff, and I was just um, doing a bit of reading, and then I started to create. That was when I even got into the NFT space, and I think that was also what pushed me to say, okay, I'm going to be more personal work focused than trying to do commercial stuff.
Yeah.
So for 2023, it's my subject is myself, like self portraits. That's
Yeah.
my subject. So I don't know how long it's going to take, if it's going to extend beyond 2023. But for the whole of 1 year, I'm going to take as much self portraits as possible with very unusual styles. That's the personal work or the personal project and my personal subject for this year. So I don't know what it's going to be for next
Next
year.
year.
Yeah.